Good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate, close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's hoisted clear. And he thumps it clear. Turns and goes back. Referee has just said play on. Cut it out. Osei Samuel is fouled. Osimhen! That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for goal! In he goes again! That's really well cleared. Chukwueze. Chukwueze opts to play it back. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Nouri. Guiri. And here's Mahrez. Atal. Guiri. And a chance! And that has been cleared. And here's Mahrez. Aim forwards, could move up a gear here. Looking here to chip it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Boudaoui moved on forwards. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Torunariga. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Can he finish? Chukwueze. Out to the right. Now, can he find a finish? Chukwueze. Bassi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aina. He is just caressing the ball. No way through, so back it comes. Osimhen. That's good defending, very good defending. Nouri.
Algeria look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Aina. Guiri.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Deep cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Boudaoui. Tries to get it clear. Chukwueze. It's Ndidi. That is lovely. Oh, what a... And the shot! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Aina. Didi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Guiri. No goals as yet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's very neat. Osei Samuel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Osei Samuel, oh, good-looking ball. Benacer. Goes for the shot! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Torunariga, and it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cuts out the pass. Mahrez looking to run onto it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Osimhen. Aina. Bassi shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Done delicately. Another goal! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Guiri looks to get on the end of this. Torunariga. Guiri. And now the breakaway. And here's Guiri. Benacer. There's the shot! Clears it away. Chance for a shot! It's there! First blood drawn. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Oh, that's neat. Udawi. Moved on forwards. And here's Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bassi with the clearance. Benacer, gently done. Atal. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Ndidi. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel. Defending of the desperate variety. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Benacer. Oh, can he get onto this? Nori. Budawi. Guiri is onto this. Over to the left. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. Budawi. Guiri. Bassi. Ndidi. And it's played forward. Now it's Ndidi. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! There's the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Budawi. And here's Guiri. Budawi. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. That pass just didn't quite work. And it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Nigeria are in need of a lift. Can he finish? It's a goal!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Chukwueze. Chukwueze chips it through. Oh, it's come loose. Atal. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Aim forwards. That's a throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gets it away. Aina. Lofted upfield.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Osimhen. Now it's indeed shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Guiri.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Caresses it through. Driving on, a real charge here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. Bassi. And Ndidi. Now it's Ndidi. Ndidi played out towards the right wing. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Nigeria are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nigeria are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Bassi. Torunariga. Aina. Ndidi. Aina. Aina. Cross goes in there. He's clearly asking too much with that. Now that's well seen too. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Osai Samuel gets good distance on it. lofted in. And it's hoisted clear. And they can counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's well positioned. Osimhen! Benacer. Guiri chasing after it. And the pass is intercepted. Aina. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Oh, good spread. That's been drilled forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. It's a sharp pass. Osimhen gets flagged offside.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well measured. Now this could decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And here's Guiri. And the ball is out of play. Aina. Ndidi. Good ball, good take. Mahrez. Aina. Guiri. Ambitious ball here. Bassi. Aina. Bassi shifted upfield. Ndidi looks to get on the end of this. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Clearly not happy with that. Mahrez. Aim forwards. He's through here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Atal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Ndidi. Mandy goes forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. And here's... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw. Gets into some space. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Played back to the goalkeeper. Torunariga. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Atal. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Osai Samuel. Aina. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ndidi. Aina. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, it's played into the area. Benacer, aim forwards. Ndidi. Can he latch on to this? Calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Out to the left it goes. Cross in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Crossed into the box. Tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw. Algeria making another change here. That has been knocked clear. Aina could try cutting inside here. Looking for a decent ball in. Now here's the delivery. Mandy with the clearance. Can he deliver? Ball comes in. Mahrez wins the duel this time. Do have a chance to counter here. Probing pass. It's out for a goal kick. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moved on forwards. Chukwueze. He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Chukwueze fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Benrahma. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Mandy forwards and with intent. Over to the left. Benrahma. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mahrez hits it! And he's following up! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Algeria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Algeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, played right into his path.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a nice ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chukwueze's cross. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Ndidi. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's straight offside.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Benrahma.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Chukwueze. Ndidi looking for a runner.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Benacer played out to the left flank. Great run on the overlap here. It'll be a throw-in. He's in space and looking for options. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nigeria have a free kick. He's trying the shot. Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Oh, that is a bit special. Nigeria complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Nigeria, moments now away from seeing this one out. Chukwueze is onto it in a flash. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And back to the keeper they go. Chukwueze. He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away. Benacer. And it's played forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And here's Osimhen. Aina. That's a good run down the left. Crossing, looks like a good one.
Nigeria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Aina. Deflected behind for a corner kick. To the ball here. Aina. Oh, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. So that's it. It is all over. Nigeria have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.